Hey everyone, Arthur D. Tillery here, also known as the Mistress of Horror. This is episode 2 in the series, and this episode I wanted to talk about a short horror film called Unholy Woman. I have the cover for you guys right here. 1 second. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do like full full screen for this shot because reasons, okay? Now this is the cover. Mm. This is the cover. I'm just going to zoom in for you guys so you can see this horribleness of this cover. Now, it's a Japanese horror film. Some of you guys may or may not know about me, but Japanese is my second language. So I've been watching Japanese films and things my entire life growing up. So I love Japanese horror. But seriously, look at this cover though. Like now the Unholy Woman short film is actually 3 films put together, 3 short stories put together. So that being said, it is, 3 different stories. It's not the same one, and the cover is this one aspect of the short films in the story. The one on the cover is the one I'm talking about, pretty much. I will read the synopsis of the short film, but we're going to just mostly rereading it. Like that one right there made the entire thing like one of the best horror like movies ever, in my opinion. So yeah, let me read the synopsis for you guys. I'm going to just pull it up and read it to you. All right, so Unholy Woman. Make sure I got the right one because I had a good synopsis so it doesn't go off there. Oh, here we go. Unholy Women is the name of the movie. I always say Unholy Woman because seriously, that one. Anyway, Unholy Women is a composite of 3 unrelated half-hour horror movies. The first segment, Rattle Rattle. Listen, that's the sound you hear when she's coming. Okay. Rattle Rattle tells you the story of a young woman who is pursued by an evil, otherworldly being. Yeah, really otherworldly. Skin crawl just thinking about her. The second movie, Still, concerns a young man who agrees to take the sister of his boss out on a blind date, drawing him into a world more frightening than he ever dreamed possible. The third and final episode, The Inheritance, is a supernatural tale of a woman and her young son scared by abuse and psychological trauma. Okay, so let's just say that first one. Okay. When I first saw that, I was like, you don't ever forget her. Okay, you're not going to forget her. You're not going to sleep well at night. You might dream about her, but that's the best kind of horror. The kind that makes you have nightmares. Okay, that's when you did your job. Because even if you're like, I'm good watching this. No problem. I'm good. And then you go to sleep. I don't care if it's a week later. And you dream of that. They did their job. Just saying. Okay. So, this thing, you saw the cover. You be like, oh, listen, I'm not trying to be funny, but Japanese females, like, being grudges and shit, like, those are, like, that's scary. Japanese people know how to make horror. They do. Like, that's the only horror I really get, like, oh, man, like, that creepy creep up your back. Listen, this movie is, and it's psychological. It turns out to be kind of psychological as well, but she's still there. Like, so it can be psychological it wants to. She's still there. Like, she's still there. So it's not like, oh, psychological horror. Turns out that it's not. It's all in your head. It's you. It's all, it's partial to that, but she's still there. And you're there, unfortunately for you. So Well, in this case, unfortunately, for the chick in the movie. Okay, so yeah, so she like chases the girl around as it's said in the synopsis, and yeah, it's not good. Like, you know, imagine something coming after you and you can't stop it. That's why I like supernatural horror, like unexplained beings or like whatever hell and stuff like that. Like stuff that like could hurt you, you can't do nothing about. Because that's why I don't really get into thrillers too much, because it's like a person, I'm gonna fight that person back if it's me, but maybe not everybody's not like that. But if it's a person that's going to attack me, I feel that okay, they're human, they could be crazy, they could be whatever. I'm going to fight you back, because not that I'm saying like, oh, if it's a monster, I'm not gonna fight back, but I have less chance of living. It's a monster. Like I could try, but let's just be honest. If unholy woman or red woman, I call her because she wearing red. Like if she was like, I'm like, oh, well, it's over. Like no, okay. This is a must watch if you're into horror. Like you need to look at it. It's really, really good. Definitely good for scaring. Get some popcorn ready. Get your drink. Like I don't recommend cutting the lights down. If you want to see that, go for it. I'm not doing that. So it's really good. It has some of the best aspects of a short story horror. Like, so I would rate this, and you guys may or may not read my rating down in the description, but I have a 1 through 6 rating system. So 6 being off the chart scary. So 1 is bat, 2 is hellhound, 3 is vampire, 4 is werewolf, and 5 is demon. 6 off of the rail is hell. Okay, so I'm going to rate this one. Definitely going to get hell. Okay, like you need to look at it. Scare yourself. Treat yourself. Get scared. Okay. The other ones in the movie are good as well, but that one's just the best one in my opinion. Let me say, when you're gonna get scared, you're gonna get scared. Okay. So go look it up, check it out. You may be able to find it on a few different websites, possibly. Amazon might have it on there. You might be able to purchase it. It has subtitles for those who do not speak Japanese, obviously. But yeah, it's worth looking at. Just telling you. So I will be recommending quite a few horror movies coming up. But my next episode, next Saturday, will be a little itty bitty little tips about writing your own short horror story if you are indeed a writer and watching my channel. Just some of my tips, some things I do to write a short story in general, and then how I write a short horror story, how to make it, bring it together in such a short amount of words. If you want to know that, be here for the next episode, The Mistress of Horror. I'll bring it to you. Now, make sure you do. Ring that bell, subscribe, like this video, comment, do all that lovely stuff, help me out, Make sure you see all the awesomeness that is this channel. And I'll see you next Saturday. And if you're inclined to be a writer, check me out on Tuesdays, usually every other Tuesday, but I may run it Tuesday because I share a live stream with another writer. Those are on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember, Mistress of Horror stuff comes up on every Saturday at 6 p.m. I will see you then. Stay scared. Like, it's always going to be scared.